Nestled in the forested mountains of Kanagawa Prefecture, Hakone is a place where Japan's natural beauty, centuries-old traditions, and modern comforts blend seamlessly. Just a short train ride from Tokyo, it feels worlds away from the urban hustle. A sanctuary where hot springs bubble, mist curls across volcanic valleys, and art museums stand quietly amid cedar groves. For generations, travelers have been drawn to Hakone for respite and inspiration, finding in its landscapes both tranquility and adventure. Whether you're seeking restorative onsen baths, panoramic views of Mount Fuji, or the subtle charm of lakeside shrines, Hakone offers a tapestry of experiences that linger long after you leave. Begin your journey with the iconic Hakone Open-Air Museum, a world-renowned institution that transforms art appreciation into an immersive, sensory experience. Set against a backdrop of rolling hills and evergreens, this sprawling park features over 100 sculptures by Japanese and international artists, thoughtfully placed so that each piece interacts with the changing light and seasons. Wander among works by Henry Moore, Niki de Saint-Phal, and Taro Okamoto, pausing to admire how moss and lichen soften the lines of abstract forms. For families, the Picasso Pavilion is a highlight, housing a remarkable collection of the artist's paintings, ceramics, and sketches. Children can clamber inside the brightly colored woods of net, an enormous crochet playground by Toshiko Horiuchi McAdam, while adults soak their feet in the museum's outdoor hot spring foot bath. The museum's harmonious integration with nature sets the tone for the rest of your Hakone adventure, encouraging a slower, more mindful pace. From the museum, make your way to Gora, a leafy neighborhood known for its sophisticated ryokan inns and lush botanical gardens. The Hakone Gora Park, established in 1914, charms visitors with its European-style landscaping, fountains, and glass houses filled with tropical plants and delicate orchids. Sip matcha at the tea house, or try your hand at pottery and glass blowing in the craft workshops dotted around the grounds. Gora is also the starting point for the Hakone Tozan Railway, a marvel of early 20th century engineering that winds through steep mountain passes, crossing bridges, and zigzagging through tunnels. In June, hydrangeas bloom in riotous color along the tracks, and during autumn, the maples blaze with crimson and gold. The train journey itself becomes an event, offering glimpses of misty valleys and distant peaks as it climbs towards Sounzan. At Sounzan, transfer to the Hakone Ropeway, a cable car that glides above sulphurous fumaroles and rugged terrain, providing panoramic vistas of Owakudani, the Great Boiling Valley. This volcanic ravine, created by an eruption some 3,000 years ago, is a landscape of otherworldly beauty. Steam vents hiss from blackened rocks, and the air carries the tang of minerals. The valley is famous for its kuro tamago, eggs boiled in the naturally hot springs until their shells turn jet black. Local legend promises that eating one adds 7 years to your life, and whether or not you believe it, sampling these eggs is a rite of passage for visitors. Trails lead to observation decks where, on clear days, Mount Fuji looms majestically on the horizon. The contrast between the valley's raw elemental power and the serene symmetry of Fuji is unforgettable, a reminder of nature's dual capacity for destruction and renewal. As the ropeway descends toward Lake Ashi, the landscape shifts again, revealing a placid body of water cradled by forested slopes. Known locally as Ashinoko, the lake was formed by a volcanic eruption nearly 3,000 years ago and has since become one of Hakone's defining features. Sightseeing boats, designed to resemble ornate pirate ships, ply the waters, offering leisurely cruises from Togendai to Moto Hakone and Hakone Machi. From the deck, you can gaze across the lake to see the vermilion torii gate of Hakone Shrine rising from the shore, framed by cypress trees and On clear mornings, the snow-capped cone of Mount Fuji reflected in the still water. Disembark at Moto Hakone to explore the ancient Cedar Avenue, a section of the old Tokaido Highway that once linked Tokyo and Kyoto. Walking beneath the towering trees, some of which are over 400 years old, you can almost hear the footsteps of samurai and pilgrims who traveled this route centuries ago. Hakone Shrine itself is a place of quiet reverence. Nestled at the foot of Mount Hakone and shrouded in mist much of the year. Founded in the 8th century, the shrine is dedicated to the mountain deities who watch over the region. Its main hall, hidden among tall cryptomeria trees, exudes an atmosphere of solemnity, while the lakeside torii, known as the Peace Gate, has become one of the most photographed sites in Hakone. Visitors often participate in rituals of purification, washing their hands at the Temizuya and offering prayers for safe travels, good health, and happiness. In July, the shrine hosts the Hakone Shrine Festival, a vibrant celebration featuring processions, music, and traditional performances that bring the local community together. For those interested in history, the Hakone Checkpoint, Hakone Sekisho, offers a fascinating glimpse into Japan's feudal past. During the Edo period, this heavily guarded post controlled travel along the Tokaido, ensuring that no unauthorized persons or weapons passed between regions. Today, the checkpoint has been meticulously reconstructed, complete with gates, watchtowers, and barracks. Exhibits explain the strict regulations enforced here and display artifacts such as armor, travel documents, and daily necessities of the guards and travelers. The site's location on the shores of Lake Ashi provides sweeping views, and the adjacent museum delves deeper into the social and political context of the time. Walking through the checkpoint, you gain a sense of the challenges and intrigues faced by those journeying between the shogun's capital and the imperial court. No visit to Hakone would be complete without indulging in its famed onsen culture. The region sits atop a geothermal hotspot, and its mineral-rich waters have attracted bathers for over a millennium. Ryokan inns and public bathhouses abound, each with their own unique character. Some boast open-air Rottenbureau, with views of bamboo groves or river valleys. Others offer private baths scented with hinoki cypress. The experience is about more than physical relaxation. It's a ritual that encourages mindfulness and connection to nature. Many onsen facilities provide yukata robes and serve kaiseki meals featuring local ingredients, such as yuba, tofu skin, mountain vegetables, and freshwater fish. After soaking, you can unwind in tatami-matted lounges or stroll through lantern-lit gardens, feeling the stresses of daily life melt away. Beyond the main tourist sites, Hakone rewards those who take the time to explore its quieter corners. The town of Miyanoshita, once a favorite of foreign diplomats and writers, retains an air of faded elegance. Here, you'll find the historic Fujiya Hotel, a grand establishment that has hosted everyone from John Lennon to Charlie Chaplin. Its beautifully maintained interiors, blending Meiji-era architecture with Art Deco flourishes, evoke the golden age of travel. Nearby, the Narukawa Art Museum showcases contemporary Nihonga paintings, their luminous colors and delicate brushwork reflecting the changing moods of the surrounding landscape. The museum's cafe offers one of the best vantage points over Lake Ashi, making it an ideal spot for a reflective pause. Nature lovers will find plenty of opportunities to immerse themselves in Hakone's diverse ecosystems. The Hakone Botanical Garden of Wetlands, located in Sengokuara, preserves a mosaic of marshes, meadows, and woodlands, home to over 1,700 species of plants. Boardwalks wind through fields of irises and daylilies, while dragonflies flit above ponds shaded by willow trees. In autumn, the silver pampas grass, Suzuki, sways in the breeze, creating a shimmering sea of gold and silver. Birdwatchers may spot kingfishers, herons, and even the elusive Japanese paradise flycatcher. The garden's educational displays shed light on the importance of wetland conservation and the intricate relationships between plants, insects, and birds. Hikers are spoiled for choice, with trails ranging from gentle walks to challenging ascents. The Old Tokaido Road is perhaps the most atmospheric, following the path of ancient travelers through mossy forests and over stone-paved passes. Waypoints such as the Amazake Chaya, a thatched-roof tea house serving sweet rice drinks, and mochi, provide welcome respite and a taste of Edo period hospitality. For more ambitious trekkers, the climb up Mount Komagatake rewards with sweeping panoramas of the Hakone caldera, and, on clear days, the distant silhouette of Mount Fuji. The summit is accessible by both hiking trail and ropeway, and is crowned by the Hakone Mototsumiya Shrine, a remote sanctuary said to be even older than Hakone Shrine itself. Art and culture continue to flourish in Hakone, thanks to a remarkable concentration of museums and galleries. The Pola Museum of Art, hidden within a forest, houses an impressive collection of Western and Japanese masterpieces, including works by Monet, Renoir, and Cézanne. Its architecture is a marvel in itself, designed to minimize impact on the environment and maximize natural light. The Lalique Museum celebrates the artistry of René Lalique, with exquisite glasswork and jewelry displayed in elegant surroundings. For a more whimsical experience, the Little Prince Museum transports visitors into the world of Antoine de Saint-Exupéry's beloved novella, with themed gardens, exhibits, and a replica French village. Food is another highlight of the Hakone experience, with local specialties reflecting both mountain and lake influences. At lakeside restaurants, try wakasagi, smelt, tempura, trout sashimi, or hearty bowls of hoto noodle stew. Soba noodles, made from buckwheat grown in the region, are served cold with dipping sauce or in steaming broth topped with wild vegetables. Sweet treats abound, from delicate wagashi confections to black sesame ice cream, inspired by Owakudani's volcanic earth. Many ryokan offer elaborate kaiseki dinners, each dish a miniature work of art that celebrates seasonal flavors and textures. Shopping in Hakone is a pleasure for those seeking unique souvenirs and handicrafts. Local artisans produce yosegi zaiku, a traditional form of marquetry that combines woods of different colors to create intricate geometric patterns. Boxes, trays, and puzzles made using this technique are both beautiful and functional, making them popular gifts. Pottery, glassware, and textiles are also widely available, often sold directly from workshop studios where you can watch the craftspeople at work. Hakone's festivals and seasonal events add another layer of richness to any visit. In spring, cherry blossoms transform parks and temple grounds into clouds of pink and white. Summer brings fireworks displays over Lake Ashi, their reflections shimmering on the water. Autumn is celebrated with Momiji Gari, the viewing of fiery maple leaves that blanket the hillsides. Winter, though quieter, has its own allure: crisp air, snow-dusted peaks, and the warmth of an onsen bath under the stars. Throughout the year, local communities organize matsuri, festivals, tea ceremonies, and cultural performances that invite participation and foster a sense of belonging. The logistics of getting around Hakone are part of the adventure. The Hakone Free Pass, available through Odakyu Railways, allows unlimited use of trains, buses, cable cars, and boats, making it easy to follow the classic Hakone Loop and explore at your own pace. Signage and information centers are generally available in English, and the region's hospitality ensures that even first-time visitors feel welcome and well cared for. Yet Hakone's greatest gift may be its ability to create moments of quiet wonder. It could be the sight of morning mist lifting from the lake, the sound of bamboo leaves rustling in the wind, or the sensation of sinking into a steaming bath as snowflakes drift past the window. It's in the interplay of tradition and innovation, the respect for nature that infuses every aspect of life here, and the gentle pace that encourages reflection and renewal. As you prepare to leave Hakone, you may find yourself lingering in a final onsen, savoring one last bowl of soba, or pausing to watch the sun set behind the mountains. The memories you carry of art and scenery, flavors and fragrances, laughter and solitude, will remain vivid, calling you back to this magical corner of Japan whenever you seek beauty, peace, and inspiration.